Yes, you read that title correctly. I am already banned from Persona 5X before it even released. I'm actually a big fan of the Persona series. I've completed Persona 5, Persona 4, and I'm actually just gonna start my Persona 3 playthrough. So, it's so sad that I can't play Persona 5X. Well, the gacha game. Let me explain. So to begin, I live in Belgium, and Belgium is one of the only countries that has rules against gacha systems. Or well, more specifically loot boxes. Back in 2018, they decided that loot boxes were a form of illegal gambling, which then leads to a pay-to-win scenario. So they decided, not allowed, completely not legal. I think you know what I'm trying to get at. So in my country, some gacha games are just not allowed. Completely just illegal. The rules specifically state that if it is a paid loot box, then it is legal. So, technically, games that have free loot boxes would actually be allowed. You don't pay any money, so it's not gambling. So that's how other gacha games get around it. The Hoyoverse games are a great example of that. You can technically get every single character without spending a single dollar. Or well, I guess in Belgium it's a single euro. You get the currency for free, so then it's not a paid loot box. I myself don't really know if Persona 5X actually only does paid gacha, or if the game is actually free-to-play friendly. However, I have seen that it is free-to-play friendly, and that you can get characters without paying anything. So what's the deal here? Well, it's actually pretty simple. They just don't want to get into it. Belgium and the Netherlands, which I think also has this law, aren't that big of a market. They don't want to get into legal trouble just because they publish their game in another country that they don't really understand. So, to make it easy, they just don't. They just do not publish the game in these regions. Now, other gacha games like Nikke that I've seen also are not actually allowed in Belgium. However, they still do use marketing inside of our country. Like, every single time I see an ad on YouTube for them, and I try to click on it, I can't download it. Can someone please go to the Nikke PR and tell them that they are spending money that they do not need to spend? Now, technically, I could use a VPN and then circumvent it that way. However, I don't know if I could get in trouble for that. I don't know. But also, these laws are in place for a reason. It's gambling, it's illegal. That's the thing. I would really like to play it, but I just don't want to risk it. So yeah, that's why you won't actually be seeing any Persona 5 The Phantom X content on my channel. It's pretty sad, but guess you can't really do anything about it. So when the game finally releases and they say that the game launched globally, know that it's not actually globally. I've heard of other countries also not having the game, so guess we're in the same boat. But yeah, thanks so much for listening to me for a couple of minutes. Please subscribe if you actually like gacha games that I am allowed to play. So yeah, I'll see you next time.